Today we're testing out the new Kawasaki Z7 Hybrid, and it has a fairly small engine, a parallel two-cylinder engine, 451cc, but it also has an electric motor, and you can only ride with the electric motor. You get probably a maximum range of about maybe 20 kilometers in the city or so, but that's what it shows in the display. If you add the combustion engine, actually you get a lot of power, actually 69 system power in total. Okay, it's not super powerful, but still I think it is quite a lot, and I really liked the power output of this little beast. Yeah, let's get to the controls and the display here. So on the left hand side, for your index finger, we have two buttons. Basically, we have the light button here, the light switch, which is regular low beam. We can put it to high beam, and we can pull it towards us for the passing light. We also have a toggle switch down below, also for your index finger, and one for your thumb here, which are for the shifting up and shifting down. We have all the buttons here: sport mode, eco mode, select is for the display, automatic transmission, manual transmission, and we can switch from electric to combustion engine and vice versa. We have a turn signal switch here, we have a hazard light switch here, and we have the horn here. On the right hand side, we have the gas throttle, we have the brake lever for the front disc brakes, adjustable in 5 positions. We have the emergency cutoff switch and of course starter switch, and we have the electric boost function here, which shows you in the display actually when it is available, and then you can press it and you get an extra boost, electric boost, for maybe passing someone on the freeway or something like that. In the middle we have the display, very nice. I think it's almost a standard Kawasaki display for the last years already. I don't know if it has shrunk a little bit, but I think it looks the same or similar to my Z900 display. Very nice, clear, crisp, and sharp, TFT, color TFT. We have all the info in the display here. We have the a little bar graph for the coolant temperature. Up there we have the RPM counter. Here we have the bar graph for the battery capacity basically. Then we have a clock here, we have a gear indicator there. We're currently in neutral, and in the middle at the moment, of course, you see how to turn it on. In the middle you have the speedometer. To the right we have the fuel tank capacity. Down below you can switch the data around with, we have the range there, odometer. We have the EV range. As you can see, we're almost full. We only get 12 kilometers from pure electric riding. We have an actual fuel consumption, average fuel consumption, that's it. On the other side we have trip A, trip B, and the coolant temperature, and that's about it here for the display. So this is the Kawasaki Z7 Hybrid. Yeah, it is a hybrid actually. It has an electric motor, it has a combustion engine, and altogether it is a pretty nice package, pretty nice power, 69 horsepower altogether. Maybe it does not sound that much, but it is pretty nice for me, definitely enough. Unfortunately, we have a fairly high price now, but first of all, let's get on the road here and let's go back to the dealer. So, in order to turn on this futuristic beast, we have to, well, we do not have a keyless go here. we turn on the key and we see the display here. Very nice, crisp, clear Kawasaki TFT or color TFT display. And we know this already from the past years here from Kawasaki. All the controls, everything leaves a very good impression, very good quality plastics. And since we are here on a kind of a parking lot, I will want to try out a few things here with automatic, not automatic, blah blah blah. First of all, when you turn it on, I don't know if you can actually turn it on in EV mode, meaning only we can just continue to go in electric. Let's see if we can do this here. Okay, we don't have to turn on the combustion engine here, but we still need to press it, I guess. Yeah, okay, we still need to press it to make it go to ready, and now we can go. Oh, okay, we're neutral. It's an electric engine where you actually have gears, so it's a little bit different. And it is actually my first time where I had gears on an electric motor. So to change it to the first gear and to get going in the electric mode, we just press the toggle switch here. So, and we hear a click, and now we're in first gear and we can go. So, okay. And I wanted to see, okay, in automatic, in electronic mode, let's see if we can put it into automatic mode. So I don't think that works. You always have to switch the gears, I think, in electronic mode. We will try that out now. Now it switches to neutral. That's weird. Why does it switch to neutral? Oh, maybe because I was too slow in revving it up. Okay. So we have an automatic mode while we're in electric mode. Yeah, it also shifts down. Yep. This is the full electric mode at the moment. Let's see what the range says here. How do I change that? Here. The EV range is only 10 kilometers. That's strange because the battery looks almost full. So apparently this is a 12 horsepower maximum peak electric motor. Does it also switch to neutral when we come to a stop? No. Okay. So while riding, apparently we cannot turn on the combustion engine. No. We have to stop and turn it on. Now we have combustion engine. And now we have... Can we switch now automatic mode? No, it only says ALPF, I don't know. Does it shift up automatically? No. Yeah, that's what I'm not really... That's what I don't really know, is if we can switch also the gears in automatic mode and combustion engine mode, but maybe not, I don't know. So I leave the combustion engine on now because we're going onto the highway now, and the battery will charge. And so yeah, let's go back to the dealer. Actually, there's another thing that I wanted to tell you, because you know, the e-clutch just came out with Honda this year, and since we don't have a clutch and we don't need to set it into neutral or something like that when you come to a stop or something, or you don't need to clutch, this is basically also an e-clutch here. As you can see, I don't do anything, I just switch the gears. Yep. But if both are active, meaning if we have the hybrid mode, then we have quite a lot of power actually, not bad. And it is quite a lot of fun. So actually getting the most out of a 450cc engine in conjunction with an electric motor, that is quite impressive actually. Yeah. Oh man, this car in the front of me is really a lot of diesel coming out of his exhaust. Yeah, the seat is quite hard actually. It is sporty and hard, so I mean, it's a sporty bike, no complaints there. Of course, the mirrors are quite nice, you can see everything basically. Nice. And maybe you saw in the display e-boost. When you have a certain revolutions per minute here, then it shows e-boost, and then you can actually use this button here. You have to get used to put your thumb there. And then you get an extra electric boost. I mean, you don't get an electric shock, but you get an electric boost. And so maybe, you know, for passing someone or so, that's quite nice. Some scooters, electric scooters, actually have that as well. And yeah, more or less the shifting is kind of like a quick shifter. But you don't need to do anything with your left foot here, and nothing at all. You don't need to do any braking here, nothing at all. So it's a little bit of getting used to here, definitely. And all these switches and stuff on the left hand side, you really need to watch out for these. So this is the Kawasaki on the highway here. Pretty nice actually. Wind not too bad at the moment, but we don't have any wind at all at the moment. But it feels fairly nice. So it is kind of a sporty bike, so you would duck down, you would get your belly, your big or slim belly onto the tank here, I suppose. And then of course everything would be nice with the wind flow, I suppose. And yeah, it does not feel bad at all, even, you know, for me, older person here. And I'm not really ducking down, you know, so it's still okay. Of course, it would be more aerodynamic if I would. So we have the e-boost here. Whoa! Woohoo! Yeah, you get quite a bit of a kick actually when you put it on e-boost. So it's definitely noticeable, let's put it this way. Definitely noticeable. Quite nice. I like it. I like everything about this Kawasaki here. It is a very nice, modern with modern technology bike. It does not really look that futuristic, but maybe some people like it. Some people like to have it more futuristic. It looks more like a regular Kawasaki, except that it is a little bit greenish, and you know, it has maybe the colors of the hybrid variant, but I think it's only available in one color actually. All thumbs up here for this bike, definitely for the highway riding, also for country roads, of course. I did this already, and we will go into the city, maybe try out the regular electric mode. Let's try the boost again. Woohoo! Woohoo! It is quite nice really. So we switch it into electric mode. We can do this only while standing still, and then we can go already. So, and the electric mode, we have actually 4 gears in it. That's kind of strange because I never had this in an electric engine before. And we can go up maybe to a maximum of about 60 kilometers an hour. And also, when the battery is totally full, maybe 20 kilometers on electric charge or so. So it is kind of a helper, and definitely a helper when you have the combustion engine turned on, then, because it gives you the extra boost. Quite nice. So in the city, if you really want to, maybe you want to go to your workplace or so, you can just ride in electric mode. And the power from the engine, from the electric engine, from down below is not really that great. I mean, it has like 12 horsepower or something like that, but it does not feel that much. Maybe because the whole bike is fairly heavy. I think it weighs about 230 kilograms or so. But definitely a nice concept, I would say. And I do like it very much. So 2 thumbs up here from me for this hybrid Z7 Hybrid Kawasaki. Very nice. I do like it, and I can highly recommend it to you. Now let's go back to the dealer here. So, yeah, going against the one-way street here. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. This has been a ride out. Take care. Bye-bye.